sharing is caring. Is that not what you've been taught by your parents, maybe your teachers, or nursery teachers or Sabbath school teachers? And sometimes sharing is not so easy. Our little daughter Albulena, of course, had a hard time learning that sharing is caring because she is a single child and she never had to share anything. In fact, we throw everything at her. She's probably very spoiled. But she learned eventually, once she was in school, that sharing is indeed caring and that she can't have all the toys all the time and that other kids are also entitled to them. Now, I don't know what it is like for you who have siblings. I think sharing can be easy and sometimes sharing can be quite hard. When it comes to toys, of course, but food, the space on a sofa, anything at all. It is sometimes difficult, but as the title of this story says, it is also a good and a nice thing to do. For example, there were two siblings, let's say two sisters, and they were about to share a piece of cake. Now, beautiful chocolate cake with sprinkles and cream, and it looked so yummy and so amazing. So, they wanted to share. But of course, sharing was not easy because everybody wanted to have the whole piece, or at least the bigger piece. So what Mom said was, you, sister number one, you cut the cake in half. And then you let your sister choose which piece she wants. So, of course, sister one would make sure that there was exactly the equal amount of cake molecules in each piece, just so that each would have an equal part. Now, it is sometimes also difficult to wait your turn or to let another person go first, or indeed your sibling. Now, when we make pancakes, this is usually a problem because, when your parents make pancakes for you, I'm sure this is what it's like. You make one pancake, you put it on the plate, and then you make another pancake and put it also on the plate, but by that time, the first pancake will have gotten cold. So what to do, of course, you eat the pancakes as they come out of the pan. So pancake number one goes to person number one, etc. While Mom, who is making the pancakes, or sometimes Dad, usually ends up eating the last one. This is what it's like to be a parent. Now, there were two brothers this time, and they were arguing one Sunday morning who was going to get the first pancake. Well, Mom, who was making the pancakes, thought, okay, there's a possibility here. I can teach them a lesson. I can give them a biblical lesson about sharing and caring. And she said to the older brother, if Jesus was in your place, he would say, let my brother have the first pancake. So the older brother turned to the younger brother and said, Timmy, you be Jesus. So while this is not probably a very good example, I'm sure there are plenty more, and I'm sure you also have lots of stories about sharing and caring for each other and how to be a good sibling, how to be a good brother and a good sister. And sometimes it's easier to be a big sister or a big brother than a little one, and sometimes it's not. Anyway, it is important to show that you care for each other, that you love each other, that you're one family, and that you respect your mom and dad, because mom and dad want nothing more than you to love each other and to care for each other. And you show that care by sharing.